Hey everybody, this is Zach with Punk Rock Crystals. I am going to do something cool today, which is I'm going to cut into a piece of petrified wood here. We'll take a look at it. This is Arizona Petrified Wood. It's got beautiful yellows, blacks, reds, all within this stone. It's a gorgeous piece that I've had in my collection for a while, but I want to see if I can get it smoothed out and polished. So stick around. That's what we're going to be doing today on Punk Rock Crystals. If you like what you're seeing here, please remember to subscribe and like the video. Share it with your friends. Leave me any comments if you have any questions, and then we'll get to keep making cool content for you. So stick around. For those of you who enjoy rocks, you probably know that Arizona Petrified Wood is one of the coolest rocks out there. The colors that come within this different petrified wood are amazing. If you've ever been out to the Petrified Wood Forest, I think it's a national monument out there in Arizona, it's just amazing. They've got entire tree trunks that are petrified wood. The colors are amazing, and I've got a piece of it here that I got at a gem and mineral show a few years ago. And what I found is that once you finally get your 10-inch slab saw, I've got a high-tech 10-inch slab saw, what you find when you finally get that is you start looking around your yard and you see all these rocks you've been collecting forever, and you finally think to yourself, I'm going to cut into that rock because I finally have the ability to do so. I've always thought there was something cool within this rock. I'm going to show you the features and details in just a second, but I'm finally going to cut it open today. I'm super excited. This has been sitting out in my yard probably for at least 5 years as a nice yard stone. I'm going to see if I can get it polished up, cleaned up, definitely cut as the first step, which we're going to see today, and see what we can do with it as far as my flat lap, and try to get it polished up. So the colors in this are going to be amazing. So let's take a look. This is a beautiful piece of Arizona Petrified Wood. You're not seeing the best part yet, but you can see a little bit of bark on the outside. There are a few things that make petrified wood really cool. If you have limbs, those are neat. Seeing the bark in it is really cool as well, because then it helps you to realize that this was once a tree. This was once wood, and over millions and millions of years, it actually turned into stone. We're starting to see some of those colors there. And then as I flip it towards us here, look at these beautiful colors. The reds that are coming out, some type of iron staining, although you can tell that it's part of the rock in here. It almost looks a little mossy there at the top. The yellows, the blacks within this, all of it is just spectacular. I have loved looking at this rock for so long because of all of the different colors. Sometimes you can find greens and blues within Arizona Petrified Wood. I don't think we're going to see those today, but just the amount of blacks, reds, and yellows, especially in this piece, I think I'm going to just I'm going to try to cut it in half long ways. See if I can get this big old piece here to come off as a slab so we can see the outside here and then see the inside on the other side of it. So I'll probably just take this and try to cut it right down the middle here and hopefully come up with something amazing. But the colors here are gorgeous. So let's put it on the saw. We're either going to just destroy this thing and wish we'd never gotten a saw in the first place, or we'll probably get some usable pieces we can look at it. Best case scenario, we can slice it right down the middle, have two perfect sides, and then take that into the polisher. So let's take a look. Wish me luck. Got my 10-inch high-tech slab saw here. We're using the centered blade for this cut. I was using the other blade for some of the other stuff, but I feel like the center blade, you have to go really slow with it, but it really does give you a really nice cut. So that's what we're going to use today. So I've got water in it. I've got my PPE here that I'm going to put on, and let's get to cutting. All right, we got it cut. Arizona Petrified Wood. It wasn't super hard to cut. It actually went through pretty easy. I've never cut it before, so I don't know if that's just part of the stone and that the agate's not quite as hard as some other agates, but I'm super excited for this reveal. You're gonna see it live the same time I do, so let's get to it. All right, everybody, this is the big moment. This is, you can see the beautiful spots here. You've even got kind of a cool black arch in there, but I wanted to see, I've been dying to see this thing cut open for the longest time. So let's take a look. Now, before I look into it, you'll see we did get a piece that broke off here. So you can see there is a lot of fractures in it, and that's what I was afraid of. One thing is that a lot of it would fracture and we wouldn't get a nice clean slab out of it, but I still was able to get a pretty good cut out of it, even though we lost a little bit of it on top there. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh. Whoa, the shapes, you can see that cool black arch came all the way through. Now you can definitely see a lot of fractures in this. We had actually a big pit up here. I've got a fracture running all the way through from top to bottom right here. But what I was excited about was those black, yellow, and reds coming through, and they just look really gorgeous. That is exactly what I was hoping it would look like. I'm a little disappointed by some of the, you can see as I hold it and turn it in the light, you can see there's some other fractures within it. So that's gonna make it hard to clean up. There are some nice smooth areas like right here. I can probably clean up a lot more, and I can still polish it with the fractures in there, but it's just gonna make it so that it's not quite as smooth on the final one. Now you can see that, I don't know if these are saw marks. See how it's kind of, you can see some little thatches here of white. I can't tell if that's like some type of sagonite, because I see it in the red coming down here also. So if you know anything about Arizona Petrified Wood, and you can kind of help me understand what's going on in there, I definitely see the clear quartz in there, and then I can just see that because of the other colors, you can see what's going on. But I'm really curious. What those sagonite type spray like things are, if it's just from my rock saw or if that's going to be something that polishes up. But the patterns in here are top notch. So thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you for being here while I open some of these rocks that I've had in my collection for a really long time. It really means a lot to me to see the inside of these rocks because I've been looking forward to it. Like I say, I mean, I still remember when I got that at the gem show about 5 years ago. They used to bring in a huge trailer of Arizona Petrified Wood, and it was really reasonably priced. I'm gonna say like $6 or $8 per pound, but when you actually get to see the piece that you're gonna buy, you can look at the different colors, you can spray it, and that way you can really pick ones that are cool and beautiful. So that was only a couple pounds, so it's probably only about $15. I've enjoyed it in my yard ever since. I got another awesome piece too, which I really enjoy, and so just having those in the yard and being able to look at those is what makes this all worthwhile. Now that I'm progressing a little bit in my hobby to working with the stones, with the saw, with the polisher, even in the tumbler, now hopefully I can do something else cool with them and use them in different ways. So I'm really excited to go on that journey, and I'm glad that you guys are here with me. So thanks for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to like the videos if you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or questions for me, please leave those down below. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Rock on, everybody.